All right, guys. So, of course, I'm sure we must have you guys have all seen the whole nominations for Premier League Best Player and, of course, Young Premier League Best Player. Nominations and fantastic. Of course, Mohamed Salah touted, Virgil van Dijk also in the mix as well, Chris Wood, and a couple of good players. So, but that's not even my focus right now. My focus is the Young Premier League Player nominees and man, those guys are fantastic. Like correct players now in the year. Do you understand? Very good players in your own right. You do have Pedro, you do have Rogers, William Saliba, Dean Oyen, Ryan Gravenberch, Anthony Elanga, Dilap, and of course Cole Palmer. Now let me start from the last name I called. Cole Palmer. Last season I think he made at least he scored at least 20 goals. I'm sure he scored more than 20 on the dot, yeah. But at least he scored 20 goals last season, and it was fantastic. That was a season when nobody really expected him. Honestly speaking, I don't think even most Chelsea fans did not expect that Kopama was going to be that terrific for them. Do you understand? So when it comes to the element of surprise, you understand the whole I did not rate him too much kind of something, and then he beats all those nonsense and scoring goals like that, scoring fantastic goals as well. So it says a lot. And then now he's now being nominated for the Young Premier League Best Player. Now, yes, he has not actually hit the ceilings of last season. However, you could also understand that because most persons do not know, and sometimes it's as if now because of when we don't reach that time, now he make people not know. But Kopama has 15 league goals this season. 15 league goals, yeah, 15 league goals and 8 assists, and that's 23 goal contribution for this Chelsea side. Who so many persons were like, these players are not really coming into it. Nicholas Jackson missing a couple of chances, missing a couple of goals, and all that. If not, at least. And although yes, Kopama himself this season somewhat has also found it hard to get the form and everything. So, but notwithstanding, he has been so fantastic. As I said, 23 goal contribution, 15 league goals, and 8 assists, and that's really massive for the player. So kudos to him, kudos to Kopama. And then the second person, Dilap. Delap has actually scored about 30 something percent of the Ipswich goal. Now, yes, they've been relegated, and his case actually reminds me of Charlie Austin and Danny Ings. I don't know if you remember. I think they were both relegated. One QPR, the other one Burnley. I think so. Yeah. Charlie Austin, QPR, and then Burnley for Danny Ings. Yeah, so both relegated, but they did very well. And Dilap as well. I mean, scoring goals, 12 league goals for such a team. It means a lot, about what the player is, which means that if you surround him with better players, possibly should be putting a whole lot more into the box, Already there are talks of Chelsea and Manchester United all in the mix trying to get the services of Dilap. As I said, this is a lot about him. 12 league goals, 34 point something percent of goals, scored by the Ipswich. He's done really well. He's done really well. And then that takes me now to Anthony Elanga. Anthony Elanga has been an electric man, this season for the Nottingham Forest side. He's always a threat. You don't want to see Anthony Elanga one-on-one with you. You do not want to see that. Do you understand me? Fantastic lad. He's got 10 assists already this season and he's got 6 goals. But yes, we know that there are 2 more matches to go. They can decide to score extra 6 goals in 2 more matches. Just back-to-back hat-trick, you understand? However, Anthony Elanga has really done well. He's also been a very important part of, this team. And sometimes the coach just wants to use him, as is like chaos. When you just want to use person, say, oh, not to the cause chaos, and immediately is there. I remember when he played against his former team, Manchester United, it was really good as well. Trying to show you that, hey, he was always running, his work rate was always good, running, covering every blade of grass. So he's been fantastic. Anthony Elanga, very electrifying player, and 10 league assists rather, and of course 6 goals. So fantastic for him. Now let's go to Dean Huijsen. I mean, when Real Madrid as a club is actually looking for you, it means that you have done well. Do you understand? You have done well for yourself. You've done well. And the Huijsen has really done well. He has really done well. 181 clearances and he has 114 dwells, while also scoring 3 goals in the process as well. So he's been a really good player for the Bournemouth side. He's really been very good. He's like he's been steady. He's also not the injury person. Very lanky guy. Baba just did like stick. You understand? But he's looking like he uses his height very well, and he's not even a pushover. Funny enough, you understand when you look at these people, you be like, ah, some of this guy just did like tripod. You just say they no go blow and breeze, but actually that's not the case. That's not the case. So kudos to him. Kudos to him. He has really really done well, and fantastic player, fantastic player. And then Gravenberch has also been very, very fantastic, very, very good this season for Liverpool. He's been really, really amazing. He's one player that most persons, in fact, nobody thought about it. Coming into Liverpool with injuries, and he's been having this some sort of constant injuries or something. So he's like the least that you would think about. I think in this list is the list you will say this guy could possibly be the main person in the midfield. Denoising there as well, maybe coming from a different league, coming from the Italian Serie A, but he's been very, very fantastic, extremely good. He's got 4 goals in the league this season. He has 176 duels and made 67 tackles, and of course 57 interceptions, which is the second most, second joint interceptions made. So he's been really, really good. We all know now. We know what thing they do. He's been a very, very important figure in the midfield. He's been running there and here and there, covering, trying to play the six, doing a lot of the Gravenberch turn. How in the turn and all that. So it's been fantastic. Ryan Gravenberch, very, very good, very, very, very good. And then Rogers. Yeah, Rogers has 8 goals and 9 assists. He's also been very, very important for the Aston Villa side, trying to charge them on their quest for qualifying for the Champions League. He's been very, very good. It says a lot. 17 and goal contribution. It says a lot. He's also the 16 players to have both attempted 50 plus shots and created 50 chances this season. Is one of the players. About 16 players have actually done it throughout this season. 50 shots, 50 plus shots, and created at least 50 chances. So it's been fantastic, and I think he's actually the third when it comes to expected goals. Do you understand, in the league this season? So Rogers has also been there. He's been there. He's been there. He's been good. He's been good. And then William Saliba. This season, one thing about this William Saliba, now this boy, see, he does certain things very easy. Do you understand? He doesn't kill himself too much, but he just does the things very, very well. Do you understand? This is the second time. This will back to back now. He's actually been nominated for Premier League Young Player of the Year. So, and he's been also fantastic as well. He's good with his passes. We all know about his passes. Yes, there are times you could say, he make this mistake or he make this mistake, but in general, William Saliba has also been good. I remember that is wetin they call a Yansh goal when he scored with Yansh against Manchester United. So he's been really, really good. He's been an important player for the Arsenal side this season. Very, very good player, honestly. And I think he has the best win percentage when it comes to facing oppositions one-on-one, when it comes to one-on-one duels, one-on-one. Do you understand me? He's actually been the best because he would actually dispossess his opposition 79.5 times. He has actually dispossessed his opposition. So that's a lot. So go no be person where you go fit just say make I go do foo, and then he's gone. Do you understand me? If he's the best, that means he's really, really doing something, which is very, very important. Anyway, so these are just the nominees. Just let me know your thoughts.